Hello and welcome to Lasse from Barbecue. Today I'm gonna cook a faux brisket. It's a tri-tip cooked as a brisket, and I'm gonna base the recipe, or actually I'm gonna follow the recipe by Ori over at Go Outside and Cook this time as well. Last time I followed a tri-tip recipe by him, it was brilliant, so I figured this should be as well. I also saw Mac at Mac's Barbecue Team try this recipe and it turned out really good. Anyway, I'm gonna leave links to both of them, and you can check their videos out if you want. We're gonna start off by preparing the meat, and I'll bring you in close. So we're going to start off by making a rub, and it's going to be a regular rub using onion, garlic, black pepper, salt, and smoked paprika. But turns out I don't have that much black pepper, so I'm going to use that as the base. We're going to use 1 part black pepper, so this is 1 part then, and we're going to use 1 part garlic. So that's just little bit less than that. Something like that. It's not rocket science. 4 parts smoked paprika. That's when you realize the bowl you're gonna mix in is too small. 1. 2. I have to remedy that. Good thing I'm not too far away. So we're up to 2 paprika. 3 and 4. 1 part onion. There we go. 2 parts salt in this. And since I'm having a hard time finding the fancy stuff that everyone is using, kosher salt, I'm just using regular salt. Okay, we're gonna give that a stir. Put it in a shaker. Always reuse shakers that you buy, so you don't have to spend a lot of money on buying ones that come empty. Okay, I'm just gonna clean up here and off to the next step. Okay, so this is what we have. We have 2 small tri-tips. I'm gonna remove a little bit of the silver skin on the bottom. I'm gonna see this is actually fat, and I can live with having that there because it's gonna render out during the cook, I would think. Anyway, and then I'm just gonna rub it down, stick it in one of those vacuum bags, and let it sit there until early afternoon, and then I'm gonna start cooking it on the ugly drum smoker. So let's just cut some gooey stuff away. So there we go. I'll just take this one first then. So just basically getting rid of connective tissue that is gonna have a hard time rendering down due to the shorter cooking time. And like I said, I'm not overly worried about fat actually. When I cooked the top blade on the UDS last week, it turned out really nice and all the fat had rendered out, so well, it's not overly thick anywhere. Okay, time for the famous rub. So, according to the instructions, coat liberally. So, that's what I'm doing. You should always remember to pat the spices in there. Even though it's called a rub, you don't want to rub it in there. You're just going to move it around. Not sure who said that, but it's good advice. And into the bag they go. I've folded the edge of this over twice to have something to fold down when sealing it so that it doesn't stick to itself. I think this should go in there. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Could also be a matter of why did I use such a small bag? And there we go. Time to seal it up, and I'll just show you how that looks in a second. And there we go. I'm just gonna leave this out and let it marinate in the vacuum bag until it's time to cook in a couple of hours. Okay, so we're outside and I'm gonna prepare the ugly smoker, and I need a little bit of apple chunks, so let me fix that. And I think 4 should do it. Okay, so of course I misplaced my little grate holder for the probe, so I'm just gonna make my own. There we go. Well, I think that will do just fine. Charcoal hot. So we're gonna just put that on there. Well, I spread it out as good as last time, so I hope it's gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna put the lid on and let this come up to 10. Okay, so the temperature is stabilized at about 225, and I put these on. Put a probe in each, and I'm gonna try running the UDS without the fan today. So I'm starting out with the fully open vents, and then we'll see what happens. If it doesn't work, I'll just add a vent later. Okay, see you in a few hours. Okay, so it's been 3 hours, and one of the temperatures is running away, so I think I better check these. Well, they do look good. I'm just gonna temp them and see if I need to move them around. Take that one. It's 130. I think that would be the thick part. And that one, 167. So that one, oh! Dropped my thermometer. Was able to fish it up. Anyway, so the little one is actually running away. So I need to move them around. I just switch places, I think. No idea if it's hotter over there or it's just a size thing, but I will take the little one off if needed. Anyway, they look and they smell awesome. Okay, so it's been 4 hours, and it's kind of in the stall, I would say. So I'm gonna move these to an aluminum pan, and I might as well just leave the probes in there. See if I can manage this. Hope this is gonna fit. Yeah. I didn't have an aluminum pan, of course, because I was out, so I just made my own. Anyway, I'm gonna put that on there. We're gonna lift that down and see where the probe is. It's over there, so that'll be fine. I'll leave them in there. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of broth just to help moisten it up. I think it's gonna work okay. And then we're just gonna put some foil over the top of it and let it finish like this. This should work. Okay, I'll bring you back once we're closer to the finished product. Okay, resting. So I'm just gonna leave it here for a bit, and then we're gonna slice it up. Okay, and this is rested now, so time to check it out. We can just probe this. Really, really nice. I think the fat cap is still on there, so I'm just gonna take a piece over here. Oops. Oh, that's hot. Okay, I'm just gonna give this a cut then. Looks really, really moist. And a pull test. I would say that's pretty good. Okay, so let's taste this. See if I'm gonna be amazed or not. Melts like butter. That was very nice. Okay, I'm gonna plate this up and take a picture, and thank you for watching. Bye.